Thanksgiving is almost here. It's my favorite holiday. Why? Because it's all about good food and good company. It's a time when we can all come together, forget our worries, and simply enjoy the moment. There's nothing quite like gathering around a table filled with delicious dishes, sharing stories, and creating memories. The laughter, the joy, and the warmth of being surrounded by loved ones make it truly special. Food is the heart of Thanksgiving. It's the centerpiece of our celebration, the thing that brings everyone together. It's what brings everyone together. The act of sharing a meal is a universal symbol of love and togetherness. From the moment you wake up to the smell of roasting turkey, the day is filled with anticipation for the feast to come. The kitchen becomes a hub of activity, with everyone pitching in to help. The best part? You don't have to be a professional chef to create an amazing Thanksgiving meal. With a bit of effort and some love, anyone can whip up a feast that will impress. With a little planning and some simple recipes, anyone can make a Thanksgiving feast to remember. So, gather your ingredients, roll up your sleeves, and let's get cooking. This Thanksgiving, let's make it the best once out. Yet, let's start with the classics. Thanksgiving is a time for family, friends, and of course, food. The traditional dishes we enjoy have been passed down through generations, each one holding a special place in our hearts and on our tables. These dishes are Thanksgiving staples for a reason. They're delicious and comforting, bringing a sense of nostalgia and warmth to the holiday. From the savory stuffing to the sweet pumpkin pie, each dish tells a story. Plus, they're easier to make than you might think. With a little preparation and some helpful tips, you can create a feast that will impress your guests and leave them asking for seconds. A perfectly roasted turkey is a Thanksgiving must-have. It's the star of the show, the centerpiece of the meal. The key is to not overcook it. Use a meat thermometer to ensure it reaches the right temperature without drying out. I like to brine my turkey overnight for extra flavor and moisture. This simple step makes a big difference in the final result. Then I roast it in a hot oven until golden brown and cooked through. The aroma that fills the house is simply irresistible. Don't forget to let it rest before carving. This allows the juices to redistribute, making the meat tender and juicy. No Thanksgiving is complete without a big bowl of mashed potatoes. They're the ultimate comfort food, creamy and delicious. Use Yukon Gold potatoes for the creamiest texture. Their natural buttery flavor makes them perfect for mashing. Boil them until tender, then mash them with butter, milk, and salt and pepper to taste. You can even add a touch of garlic or cheese for extra flavor. Cranberry sauce adds a burst of flavor to every bite. Its tartness balances the richness of the other dishes. It's so easy to make from scratch. Fresh cranberries, sugar, and a bit of orange zest are all you need. Simply simmer fresh cranberries with sugar and orange zest until thickened. The result is a vibrant, flavorful sauce that complements the meal perfectly. You can even make it a few days ahead of time. This allows the flavors to meld and makes your Thanksgiving day a little less hectic. While I love the classics, there's something truly special about the traditional dishes that bring back so many fond memories. However, it's also fun to add some modern flair to the Thanksgiving table, giving it a fresh and exciting twist. Here are two of my favorite twists on traditional recipes. that will surely impress your guests and add a new dimension to your holiday feast. First up, we have a dish that takes the classic sweet potato casserole to the next level. Instead of the usual marshmallows, I top mine with a buttery pecan crumble that adds a delightful texture. It adds a delicious crunch and a hint of saltiness that perfectly complements the natural sweetness of the sweet potatoes, making each bite a harmonious blend of flavors. Now, let's talk about Brussels sprouts. Forget the mushy Brussels sprouts of your childhood. This recipe roasts them to crispy perfection, bringing out their natural nutty flavor. And to make them even more irresistible, we toss them with smoky bacon and a touch of maple syrup for a sweet and savory flavor combination that will have everyone asking for seconds. These modern twists are sure to become new favorites at your Thanksgiving table.